Alright, what's up, y'all? Driving the Chevy to work. Give y'all some updates on what's going on right now. As far as the dilemma on painting my car in August, now it's like a 50-50 chance. Because on my last video, I was telling y'all that I was getting the body work done this month, so I'll go ahead and get it painted next month. But due to some dental work I got to get done in the next week or so, I'm gonna have to put a hold on that paint. I got to get my wisdom teeth pulled out, all my teeth in the back, the last tooth. Got to get them all pulled out. And I'm looking at $1,200 with insurance. So, you know, I'm going to have to, again, put this car on the back burner. You know, because your health is first. So, let's see how this goes. That would be the dilemma on the paint. Came across another issue. I got a new distributor. I got an HEI distributor. Brought it up a couple of weeks ago, but I'm just waiting to put it on. And what's holding me up is I won't be able to get the #1 spark plug out because of the way the headers are. There's no way I can get a socket on the back of that spark plug or a wrench to even get that spark plug out. So my only option to get that spark plug out, or just to do a spark plug job with these headers, is to take these headers off. So I'm not looking forward to doing that, but if I have to do that, then I'm gonna have to do it. So before I even attempt to do that, I'm gonna just go ahead and get some ARP header bolts. Just get some good, decent header bolts. If I have to unbolt in my header just to do some spark plugs. So that's what I'm looking into now. Find me some good header bolts, because you know these are some eBay headers. You know, you just type in headers on eBay, and these is like some F-body headers I got for $100. The headers itself is not bad, I guess, but it's the stuff that comes with it. Like I got a little exhaust leak now. Like after 2 months of putting the headers on, the collector gasket or flange on the passenger side blew out. So we got a little leak from that, which I'm gonna get that fixed this weekend. And the bolts, the header bolt, they look kind of crusty, so I don't want to attempt to try to take them off and they break. So if I do get them off, then I'm gonna go ahead and replace them with some decent header bolts. But that's holding me up from putting my distributor in, because I'm not gonna be able to get the car top dead center without taking that #1 spark plug out. And the reason why I'm changing my distributor is because I have Edinburgh carburetor on here, 600, and it still has the 90s distributor on here with the external coil, because it's a 90s Vortec 350. So that combination alone, with that electronic distributor and a carburetor, you're not going to get a perfect time on your engine. Like right now, what it's doing is, let's see when I get to work, it'd be a 50-50 chance of the car diesel when I turn it off or not. But if I retard it just like 1 or 2 degrees, it will diesel every time I turn it off and take a few seconds for it to start. So with that electronic distributor and a carburetor, it's not a good match. So I'm just waiting to put my HID distributor on so I can go ahead and get my timing on point, because there's a lot of power this car is lacking. If I hit the gas, it'll take off. But I know I can get a little more power out of it by correcting my timing. So that's where I'm at now. So, and other than that, oh yeah, and another thing with this distributor, I noticed with this digital gauge, when my car is idling, and my idle is real low, you could barely hear the engine when the car is running. It's running at 17, 19 RPMs on the gauge. So like right now, I'm doing probably like 35 miles per hour, and it's reading 3,300, 35 RPM. So I know the RPMs ain't right, because with that electronic distributor, it's not reading right. So I want my RPMs to read right. It should be around 700, maybe 800 while the car is idling. So that's another thing. And my miles per hour, I'm gonna go ahead and do that this week. I got a lot of little stuff I gotta do to the car. I don't know if y'all can see it on camera, but it's saying 0. I gotta put that sensor in the transmission. So everything I don't have to buy, I already have. I just waiting to get it done. You know, it's just hot. I hate working on cars when the sun is on my back. You know, but all this little stuff, I'm gonna just go ahead and just knock this stuff out this weekend, man. Just get it all out the way. I do have a little transmission leak. I don't know if it's coming from the transmission dipstick garment or the lines. But you know, it sounds like I hit the light. You see a little smoke coming from that side over there. You can smell the transmission. Plus, I see that it's leaking on that side. I just don't know exactly where it's coming from. But I'm gonna get under there this weekend. I'm gonna do all of that. I'm gonna do the transmission leak. I'm gonna do the miles per hour. Put my sensor in. I already ran the wires. I did all that when I first put this gauge in. I did this gauge last summer, and the sensor they gave me wouldn't screw onto the back of my transmission. You know where your cable go at? It wouldn't screw on there, so I had to buy that part, that back piece that goes into the transmission. You screw your cable on. I bought that piece. I forgot the name of it, but I got that. And when I brought it, I misplaced the sensor, so it took me a minute to find the sensor. So now I have both parts, and I'm gonna go ahead and just knock that out this weekend. That out the way, so I can know how fast I'm going. And other than that, like I said, the car runs and drives. You get in it and go. Oh, my AC. I do have all my components to do my AC, but the thing I'm kind of worried about is the wire that goes to the compressor, right? I had tested it, and when the car is running, it's only reading like 3 volts. You hit the gas, it's almost reading like 4 volts. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like a 12-volt wire or something like a 5-volt wire, but I don't think that's enough power to power that compressor. The only way I find out is just hooking everything up. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that, because this is gonna be an AC car, I already have the stuff. I've been sitting on it ever since last year. So I just want to go ahead and just get all this stuff out the way, man. That way I can really just focus on painting. But now that I have to get my back teeth, my wisdom teeth removed, it's gonna be a little minor setback. So like, I ain't gonna try to hurt myself trying to get this car painted. But let's see what I can do. Let's see what I can do. But yeah, I'm gonna get that exhaust leak done this weekend because I'm tired of that. And transmission leak. But all in all, she runs fine. She runs good. Move it on around. But yeah, I'm almost at work. RPM now is reading like 1500, but you can barely hear the engine. So that's why I want to go ahead and put the right distributor on with this carburetor so I can really pinpoint my timing. Eventually burn some tires, you know what I'm saying? As soon as I get all that done, I can then put my music in, my little 15s. I think I get a better amp. The amp wasn't strong enough for the 15 when it was in my other car. Got the music in there, new CD player. I can't be riding quiet. I did for a while. It's time to put some tunes in. Up at work. I'm gonna hit y'all when I